And we're back to learning Photoshop in a year, day 304. Let us talk about the tool preferences. You will find them under Edit Preferences. Should be option number 5. First option is Enable Gestures. This turns on the trackpad gestures. So if you're using a laptop, that makes sense. You can then pinch for zooming and to finger rotate to rotate the canvas. Next option is for use Shift key for tool switch. If you want to have that enabled, I think that's self-explanatory. I want that to be enabled. Then we have the overscroll, and that allows you to pan past the edge of the canvas. If you uncheck it, and then your canvas will stay glued to the window. I like to keep that on because it's much more helpful when you work on the edges of your canvas. Next option is Enable Flick Panning. This is basically the momentum panning. So if you use a trackpad or a pen, canvas keeps moving briefly when you flick it. It's kind of like a scrolling effect comparable to phones and tablets. Next one is double click layer mask launches, select and mask workspace. I keep that on as well because I think that allows for faster access. The next one is certainly helpful when you use a pressure sensitive tablet. I don't use it for my tutorials, but if you've got one of these graphic drawing pens with a tablet, it's certainly helpful to have checked. Then arrow keys rotate brush tip. That lets you rotate brush angle using the arrow keys. I think that's also helpful, so I have it checked. Next function is Snap Vector Tools and Transforms to Pixel Grid. That snaps the vector paths and transformations to exact pixels. It can be helpful here and there if you want to create freeform art to turn it off, but usually having that one checked is helpful as well, because that prevents you from creating blurry edges on web designs, UI designs. Then we have the show reference point when using transform. I have that unchecked. Some people actually want that to be checked. This simply displays a little target icon during the free transform. And next is the spring-loaded tool shortcut. If it's turned on, it allows you to temporarily switch tools while holding a key. For example, if you hold B, then the brush will appear, and if you release it, then you will return to the previous tool that was active. I think that's a good option to quickly switch between the tools, so I have it checked. You can also set the timing sensitivity for this specific feature. If you want to have it checked, I would advise you to leave it to 200 milliseconds. That should be fine. Then we have the show transformation values. This simply, when it's checked, displays live numeric values, for example, for scaling the percentage or rotation degrees. And you can set via the drop down right here the position or set it to never if you don't want to have that. Then zoom with the scroll wheel. In earlier versions, this was actually the default. So if you're used to using that, you can check it. When you check the box for animated zoom, you have a kind of like a smooth zoom animation instead of a jumping step. This is more like an aesthetics thing, and I like it way better. It's easier on the eye, I think. Zoom resizes window. If it's on, then the window grows and shrinks with the zoom. And if it's off, then the canvas zooms inside a fixed window. I like to keep it off. And the final one, zoom click point to center. I have it turned off. But if it's on, well then if you click to zoom, that exact spot will move to the center of your canvas. Just another preference thing, you might want to turn it on. But if you turn it off, well then the zoom will be relative to the current center and not jump to this new center where you've clicked. And these are the tools preferences in Photoshop. Hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.